Good morning, and a very warm welcome to our national conference. It's fantastic to see so many of you here today. Some familiar faces and some new ones, to celebrate, to reflect, and to learn from one another. Before we officially begin, a few housekeeping items. Please can you make sure that your phones are on silent? There are no planned fire alarms for today, so if one sounds, please leave via the nearest exit. Please take time to engage with our sponsors and our exhibitors. Their support really does make this event possible, and they are here today to connect with you, to share ideas, and to support the work that you do. We will be taking questions in the main room through Mentimeter or with a roaming mic, so please get involved in the discussions. Can you please take a moment to use the QR code that's on the screen to download the app and access our event. So I'm going to give you 30 or so seconds now just to do that. So if you wouldn't mind just taking your mobile phones out and downloading the app if you're comfortable to do that. Whilst you are doing that, I will also just mention that we have our conference app this year. So if you haven't yet, please turn to the back cover of the conference guide, use the QR code to download the app. Essentially, the app contains all the information about our event, plus the silent auction, and you can bid straight away on there as well. So I'm going to give you 20 or 30 seconds just to download that app. Okay. So, last year, I spoke about impact and investment, recognizing the difference that we make every day, and the importance of investing in yourselves as professionals. These messages remain just as important today. But this year, I want to extend that reflection to the evolving landscape our sector finds itself in, and our responsibilities as leaders to develop others and nurture talent. Over the last decade, the environment in which school business professionals, us, operate in has changed dramatically. Schools are joining together in larger trusts, in federations, or in other informal arrangements. Budgets remain tight, the pace of change is relentless, and funding for SEND continues to pose a significant challenge. In this context, the need to develop ourselves is more important than ever. We must remain prepared, confident, and resilient, investing in our own skills, knowledge, and leadership capabilities, so we can continue to make that difference. But development isn't just personal. As leaders, we have responsibility to invest in those around us, to recognize talent, to nurture it, to inspire the next generation. I think it's too easy for talent to be overlooked, for potential to go unrecognized, or for promising individuals not to realize their own potential, or worse still, leave before they've had the chance to flourish. I would argue that this is one of our most important responsibilities, to create an environment where people can grow, they can thrive, and they can be retained, so that our profession continues to strengthen and evolve. Now, to set some context, I want to take a moment to tell you my story, how somebody recognized and invested in me, and how ISBL helped shape my journey. Some of you will know that I've worked in education for 30 years, and 15 of those have been in a school business professional role. Throughout that time, ISBL has played a pivotal part in my growth. ISBL gave me a set of professional standards to assess myself against, and helped me plan a clear pathway to develop my qualifications. ISBL provided a process where I could showcase my achievement and shine a light on the work I do. And I was privileged to become a fellow in 2017. More recently, ISBL has provided a professional accreditation process, giving me yet another way to grow, to reflect, and demonstrate the value of my work to others. But beyond that, ISBL has connected me with a network of like-minded people, all of you. People I can share challenges with, seek advice from, or simply have a conversation with. I think you'll appreciate that our roles at times can feel very, very lonely. And yet, even with ISBL structure and support, our role requires more than just professional growth and input. We need others around us to take an interest, in what we do, to spot talent, to nurture it, and to help develop. I was fortunate to have exactly that. Early in my career, and we'll call her Becky, because actually it's her name, the business manager at the school I worked in, when I had my IT role, saw more in me than I saw in myself. She took an interest in me. She pushed me. She gave me opportunities to take on more responsibilities, and she helped me develop my self-confidence. And when I expressed an interest into moving into a business manager's role, she encouraged me. She supported me, and she made time for me to complete those important qualifications. And let's be honest, those qualifications were not technically part of my IT role at the time. I stand here today in large part because of Becky, someone who took an interest and cared enough to recognize something in me. In summary, ISBL gave me the structure and the framework for me to grow, but it was Becky who gave me the confidence to believe that I could. My point is this: our influence is strongest when we actively develop others, when we take an interest and when we invest in the talent that's around us. So I would ask you at some point today to take a minute to reflect on someone in your team who you know is capable of so much more. Are you, or could you be, the Becky to them? Essentially, I ask you to do everything you can to hold on to the talent that is around you in these changing times. So over the next couple of days, you're going to hear from a brilliant range of speakers and practitioners. You will have the opportunity to connect, to share, and learn. But more than that, I hope you take time to reflect on our journey, your contribution, and your influence. And as ever, we want your feedback. So at this point, I'm now going to embarrass a few colleagues. Could I ask my fellow trustees, please, to stand along with the ISBL team? So, over the next couple of days, these are the people who take time. They work hard to keep ISBL strong and relevant. So please, over the next couple of days, take time to speak with them, share your thoughts, and help us continue to shape the future of our organization and the profession that it represents. A big thank you from me for being here today, for everything that you do, and for being part of our community. Please make sure you enjoy the conference, take the time for yourself, and it's now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Alison Edgar to the stage. But before I do, I am reliably informed that it is Alison's birthday today, so please join me in wishing her a very happy birthday. Alison.